My name is Jimi Sayo and I'm a hypnotherapist based in Streatham Hill, South London. And one of the things I do quite a lot for people is the hypnotic gastric band procedure, which is where your unconscious mind is made to believe that you actually do have something that is causing a restriction on the amount of food that you can eat. If you have been told by your doctor that you really do need to lose some weight, you've probably looked at your doctor and thought, that's more easily said than done. Most fat people do not wish to be fat. But unfortunately, they feel like they are prisoners to the choices that they're making. The gastric band procedure via hypnosis, also known as the virtual gastric band or the hypnotic gastric band, works with pretty much the same principle behind the actual gastric band surgery. I've got a model here of a stomach. It's quite amazing how many people have actually no preconceived idea of the size of their stomach. Because if we knew what size our stomachs were, we wouldn't be eating anywhere near as much as the kind of amounts of food that we do eat. But with the gastric band surgery, the surgeon will put a band around the top part of the stomach, and this restricts the amount of food that can go in. And because now the person no longer needs to have this whole area filled before the full signal is sent to the brain, instead, when this part is full, the person receives a signal saying, oops, full, no longer desire food. That's the whole idea behind a surgeon placing a band around the top part of the stomach. But the thing is that this surgery is expensive if it's done privately. And whether it's done privately or done via the NHS or other forms of assistance, it carries risks. The usual risks associated with surgery, particularly for a person who is obese, the risks are increased. This is why the hypnotic gastric band is something that is worth considering. Because what happens is that I will negotiate with your mind to create a sensation, a feeling as if your stomach is smaller. There'll be other things as well, because you'll pretty much be coached in a new way to think about food and your stomach and your choices. There'll be no dieting, no bad foods. There'll be a lot of encouragement. And I always like to urge my clients to congratulate themselves on what they're able to achieve.